Okay, I'm Money Maker, and normally the guys that help me with all the weights and measures at the district is Dave, Jeff, and George is our javelin expert. So, Article 4, Section 19, inspection of implements. Article 1. The referee, field referee, or home field judge have jurisdiction over all implements. That includes the jumps. So they'll have a final say if something's wrong with one of the implements. If we have an issue, we usually go to the field judge, which is usually Dave, and he's usually right here with us helping us out. Okay? So that's who basically has all jurisdiction if we have an issue. And normally we never have an issue. We weigh over 300 implements and it goes smooth as pie. We have it down to a good science and it don't mess up hardly at all. Okay? The first thing will be the shot put. The shot put shall not have any indentations other than weight markings, which must be manufactured in such a manner that no advantage is gained by the grip. What we found out in the last couple of years is with the older shot puts, they will put the weight on them and they'll stamp them in the ball. And that stamp will be indented down in the ball, which will give you a finger grip. That ball's illegal. So you cannot use that. Another thing with the ball is, you'll notice we have this one marked, is these dents. A brass ball, once they throw it and it hits a rock, it's done. It is done. So that's one of the major issues we do have with them. Now with the other ones, what we do with these, we'll find these and they'll have like a nick in them.
Thank you.
And that, their finger, you take your finger and you can feel that nick, that's a grip. That is a grip. So what we do, because you know these kids have their favorite ball, so what we'll do is we'll take one of these Dollar General sanding blocks and we'll take that nick right out. That way that kid can use that ball. That makes that ball legal. Okay?
Len, are you doing that as an official, or are
Yes.
you recommending that the coaches repair implements?
We do that when they bring them in.
Okay.
90% of the kids bring in at least 3 shot puts and 5 discs. And they've never been checked before. We're the only ones that have checked that all season long at the end of the year. That's what we do. Now when we mark the ball for competition, we'll put District 4 and usually the year. It'll be District 421. And we use the paint marker. That seems to work the best. So we mark the ball. Now when you measure a ball, the weight of the ball for the boys is 5.44 kilograms or 12 pounds. The girls is 4 kilograms or 8.818 kilograms. Now they have a minimum and a maximum. I believe this one's a girl. Oh yeah. See this ball, this is the boys' ball. It won't pass because it won't make the minimum, but it'll make the maximum. So it won't make that minimum. That ball's no good. Well, it makes that. So that one's good. Right. What we do here is we use modern technology when we weigh the balls. We use your standard cap, PVC pipe, or what even works is your Gatorade ball lid. It works fine. They both hold it on there nice and easy. This weight measuring device here, it has to be leveled out, zeroed out. We only use it 1 day out of the year. But this equipment, if you wanted to buy this stuff, it's right around $4,000. So that's just what all our chapter has, is what it's worth. That's not including the tapes we have too. Okay, and then the other difference is indoor shots are consisting of a shell of rubber or plastic with a center filled with lead pellets may be used. The diameter changes for the boys is 135 millimeters and the girls is 130 meters. All measurements on the shot put shall be recorded to the lesser quarter inch. The tape shall be pulled through the center of the circle, go back, and measurement is taken from the back side of the toe board. Alright, next we have is the discus.
Leonard, before you move on, can you explain the minimum and maximum again? I'm a little confused on what you did with the two. Stick with one ball, either girls or boys, and show it one more time. Because you passed it right through and you said it was no good, then you did it the other one, you said it was good. Just review it.
Bigger than the minimum and smaller than the maximum.
Yeah.
So that's actually legal.
But that's legal. It can't be no smaller than this.
Got it.
It can't be no bigger than that.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, very good.
Got it?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. Next, we move on to the discus. The discus shall be constructed of wood or metal attached to its circumscribing smooth metal or plastic rim. Metal plates shall set flush with the sides of the discus material or wood. What they're talking about, the metal plate and the disc, is this one right here. This metal plate right here. It has to be flush. Now we'll get these and they'll come in and that plate will be moved over. And that kid will want to throw that. So what we'll do is we'll loosen this up. And actually what happens is a lot of dirt gets under there and pushes it up. And we'll fix that for them. Okay? And on the disc, they have the same issue. From hitting, it'll get nicks in on the edges. And again, $1 sanding block. We'll take all nicks right out of it. Okay? And that way it's legal. It'll be a legal disc. Then we weigh them. And the proper weight for these are, the boys is 1.6 kilograms or 3.527 pounds. And the girls is 1 kilogram or 2.3 pounds. Now, to measure the dimensions of this, we have a template also. And I believe this one's a girl.
That's girls.
Yep. And it must fit in here like this to make it legal. It can't be no bigger. And then we got to measure the edge also. And that's there. That makes that legal. As long as your plate is smooth, the rim is smooth, and it passes through this template, you're in good shape. And the discus is good to go. The rims of these cannot be sandblasted. Okay? The measurement of the throw of the disc is the tape is pulled through the center of the circle to the back of the circle. Then the measurement is taken from the front part of the throwing circle, from the back edge of the circle. And the measurement for that is the lesser inch or centimeter. Now, George, you want to do the javelin?
Yes, I will.
Just a quick question. When you guys are doing this at either the league meet or the district meet,
Right.
and an implement doesn't pass, do you impound it or do you send it back to the bus with the kid?
We impound that disc.
Okay.
Also, another thing that I failed to mention was any disc in warm-ups or throw for the javelin, shot, or disc has to be marked. They cannot use anything other. You will get a lot of kids that want to throw a heavier shot put to warm up. That's illegal. Also, what I found in the shot put, powder-coated shot puts. We get at the state meet every year. After day one, that shot put is so nicked up, it becomes a grip. And I've asked Lombardi and all of them, now listen, this is a disadvantage to these kids, an advantage to kids on day two, because now they have a ball that has a grip. They said they're legal.
There you go.
Reweigh or remeasure the second day.
No,
That's because they give them to them for free.
Yeah.
That's why they do that. They'll take it.
but you'll notice that
In there,
every
in there.
year, a powder-coated ball, after it's been thrown to no cinders, on day two, that ball has a grip to it. That's exactly what I found over the years down there.
And if they threw them for 2 weeks in practice, there wouldn't be any powder coating on them anymore. I know because I just bought you.
Yeah, George knows, so.
You mark them just before 21, just like you do at shot put too? When you mark
Everything,
them
yes,
just before-
everything's marked the same, just before 21. We, do all that. All right, George, let's set up that,
I'm gonna
Think
stop.
about